Is it recording? 새로 해야 돼. 아 진짜. In terms of restart. All right. The bloopers. What's up guys? So I happened to match with my Lunar Rock today, so I figured that this is probably an appropriate time to do a quick review of my 2024 Toyota Tundra 3rd Gen with the TRD off-road package in the factory 3-inch lift. So previously I owned a 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro Igni magnetic gray, and obviously, as everybody knows, nothing can replace that V8. However, quickly thereafter, I put roughly about 60,000 on the odometer and moved over to a 2023 Toyota Tundra Platinum. And for me, that truck just felt a little too luxurious with the ambient lighting and then also leather all across end to end of the interior of the car or the truck. So I actually moved over to a Tesla Model Y and then moved back into my dream build and in the Lunar Rock. So it's a little wet here, so instead of doing a lot of talking, I figured to do a quick walkthrough of the things that I've done exteriorly, and then I'll do another video to show what I've done in the interior of the truck to help with just protection as well as just personal preference and modifications. All right guys, so obviously with the factory 3-inch lift, you got to put on the right pair of shoes. So here we have the Method 305 NV in the bronze finish with the gold beads. These are 0 offset wheels and the 18-inch. So for me personally, a lot of folks are getting 18 offset wheels, but I wanted a little bit more of a beefier look. And also, given that I have actually a 6.5 foot bed, I needed a wider stance. So with the 0 offset wheels, one thing that I did notice is that I have absolutely 0 rubbing. So there's been a lot of issues with the 3rd Gen Toyota Tundra with the factory 3-inch lift. If you do get a 12.5-inch length tires, you're gonna see a little bit of rubbing in your inner anti-sway bars. However, with the 0 offset wheels, it actually gave me the right amount of stance with some gap appropriately on the upper control arm and 0 rubbing in the inner back frame as well as the anti-sway bars. So to pair the wheels up, I got the BFG. These are not the KO2s, these are the KO3s. And rather than going for like a traditional 35 by 12.5 and 18s, I actually got 305 70 by 18s. So this actually, in overall diameter, is 35 inches, and the overall length of the tire is 12 inches, not 12.5. So usually the 35 tires are really 34.5 in diameter, but with the 305 70 18 specs, you're gonna get the true 35 in the overall diameter. Cool. Okay, so this is actually probably one of my favorite upgrades I've done to the truck thus far. So this is the TRD Pro fender flares with the Rave off-road plug-and-play system. So you're gonna get the red in the back, the orange in the front light system, and also you're gonna get 3 additional inch, 1.5 on each side of additional stance. So with the 0 offset wheels, I saw that I got a lot of crap just being splattered in the upper region, but as soon as I plugged in the TRD Pro fender flares, it kind of mitigated a lot of the projectile of dirt, gravel, sand, and whatnot. So I highly recommend the Rave off-road plug-and-play system. Was very easy to do using the tail light system as well as the front electrical cabinet. So really just cable managing was very minimal, and really you're gonna get a awesome looking stance and a wider looking stance. And for me personally, again, I did have to get the 0 offset wheels since I have a 6.5 foot bed, and yes, 6.5 foot bed do get love too. So awesome with the TRD Pro fender flares as one of my notable upgrades. This is the Diamondback HD cover. This is my favorite long-awaited upgrade that I've done to my Tundra thus far, and yes, Again, this is a 6.5 foot bed. So with the Diamondback HD cover, you get 2,000 of payload capacity on top of the truck bed. So I plan on maybe getting the Yakima Overhaul HD with the crossbar system and possibly getting an iCamper. However, my overall miles per gallon has taken quite a bit of a hit since I got the Diamondback HD with the zero offset wheels. So I'm getting about 12 or 13 miles per gallon. So again, really love the Diamondback cover as well as the texturing, and I do a lot of shooting outside as well as fishing. So I'm looking to do a lot of different outdoor activities, and in the summer even put a bed right here and just look across the skies. Whatever I might have in the plan in the works, but this is such a worthwhile investment. So if you guys are looking for the Diamondback HD cover, wait until Black Friday. I actually got $500 off, and this is such incredible fitment for the 6.5 foot bed. Now with the Diamondback cover, all we need to do is with the gas spring system, turn that clockwise, and everything on the truck bed is dry. Zero moisture. And what I absolutely love about this is the fact that it actually works with the tailgate system. So if you get any compressed tailgate or bed cover, the tailgate usually doesn't unlatch with the push button tailgate system. But as you guys can tell, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this back counterclockwise, and you guys can look that once I close the tailgate, press the tailgate system here, and it drops perfectly. So an incredible fitment for the 6.5 foot bed Toyota Tundra Diamondback cover HD. All right, so I guess this is a proper Pacific Northwest introduction. Are you from the Pacific Northwest if you can't handle just being soaked outdoors? Anywho, this is the TRD steps. So nothing really nothing other to be said here. I was thinking about getting possibly the rock sliders, but I don't think it was functional for me, and I don't do that type of off-roading. And I didn't want it to be something that I slip on when I get onto the truck, given that it is actually pretty tall with the factory 3-inch lift. So this has kind of like that nice texturing so that there is good grip, and it's just functional and looks good also to give it that wider stance. Cool. All right, last, maybe some bells and whistles. So I got the rigid ditch lights, got some sunglasses on it. So really, I think I'll probably use this if I'm outdoors in the dark to help with just additional floodlights and spotlights. I have a 2-to-1 adapter here, so I actually have a pair of spotlights and floodlights. So spotlight is gonna just help me give that distance, and floodlight is gonna help me just give the overall ambience and light when I'm outdoors and camping. Lastly, I got some, what is this? Texturing. Oh man, I can't remember the actual brand. Oh yeah, Tough Skins. So I got the Tough Skins TRD stickers, and additionally got the 6-inch rigid fog lights. So when you get the factory 3-inch lift, you do not get fog lights, but I didn't mind because I rather just get the fog light color of my choice, which I got here, the yellow or orange, and yeah. Well, that is it. So I am soaked. Hope you guys enjoyed my 2024 Toyota Tundra TRD off-road with the factory 3-inch lift. And this is the Pacific Northwest Soaked Edition. So if you guys have any other feedback or things that you've done to your Toyota Tundra, leave it in the comments below. And thank you guys for tuning in and liking and subscribing the video, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.